Hello and welcome to TCB for EAP. I'm your host, Jessi Mallory, and today we'll be talking about Lisa Marie Presley, some Elvis history, and showcasing some of Elvis fans' tattoos, along with some memorabilia from the mid-50s. We'll also have another installment of Pringle's projects as well. Please hit that subscribe button, and feel free to like this video. You can share this video on your social media as well. Help us get the word out. I really enjoy taking care of business for our boy Elvis. Don't forget, our show is sponsored by Designs by Lynn, Elvis Tribute Artist Scarves. Show quality satin scarves for just $3 a scarf. Contact Lynn today on Facebook at Designs by Lynn, Elvis Tribute Artist Scarves. She'll walk you through the process, no minimum order, and they aren't just for Elvis Tribute Artists, they're for Elvis fans as well. Designs by Lynn, Elvis Tribute Artist Scarves. Our first story today is about Lisa Marie Presley. There have been rumors about her health as of late, and I'd like to say right off the bat that no matter what she's going through, we wish her all the best and hope that all is well. The rumors suggest that, according to close sources, Lisa is about half of her body weight due to the stress of her divorce and the use of prescription medication. Whether or not this is true, we wish her all the best during this trying time. It cannot be easy to have lived an entire life in the spotlight in your father's shadow, never knowing who you can trust. It sounds like her ex-husband Michael Lockwood has done some pretty shady things to her, and their public divorce has been rough on her and the family. Lisa Marie has seen some pretty difficult personal situations, and we can sit back and say, she's rich, what does she have to complain about? But we've never walked in her shoes or experienced life through her eyes, have we? Here's to better health, love, and happiness. There's no word yet if she'll be continuing her plans for the meet and greet in Memphis for Elvis Week, but we hope that she's well enough to make it. We'll keep you posted on this continuing story. Tattoos. Some people just have to have them. To others, they're just a turn-off. But to those who love them and love Elvis, there's no denying the power of the Elvis tattoo. We've compiled a list of some of the best and worst Elvis tattoos. Let us know what you think below in the comment section. In my opinion, you have to be a pretty good artist to capture Elvis's likeness. Some of these aren't too bad. Some, on the other hand, well, we can help falling in love with them. Check them out.
Project like you've never seen before. It's Fringle Project.
Today on Pringle's Projects, Mark is sharing a part of his collection that makes his Elvis tribute show the most historically correct. That's right, Mark and his band travel with more 1950s vintage replica gear than any other 1950s Elvis tribute in the world. And today, he's sharing something pretty great. Here's Mark's 1950s microphone collection that he uses with each show, depending on the coinciding date and which microphone Elvis was singing into at the time. Here's Mark's Mini Sun Studio mic. Here's his Dewey Phillips mic. For those of you not familiar, Dewey Phillips was a popular DJ in Memphis at WHBQ, who helped to launch Elvis into the radio world. Here's Mark's Shure Big Head mic in red. He also has the RCA Dorsey Brothers Show mic and the Milton Berle mic. Okay, Mark, I'm officially jealous. And see that mic sticking up in the middle of this picture? Well, that's the kind of mic Elvis sang into at Sun Studio when he did his famous sessions there, not the Shure mic that they have there now. Sam Phillips once told Mark that he didn't even purchase the Shure mic until 1957, when Elvis was long gone to RCA. Check out his stunning early 1955 and Ed Sullivan mics. And what good is a broken mic stand? Well, in Mark's case, his is just a prop broken mic stand. Elvis was very hard on mics and stands and would break them from time to time. Mark replicates that stand breaking per date with his ready-made broken stand so as not to continually ruin his travel gear. Good plan, Mark. Either one, Mark says, comes apart depending on which show he's duplicating. Now, a lot of Elvis tributes claim to be the best in the world, the closest to the king, best sound alike, best look alike, but Mark gets to honestly boast that he has the most historically correct Elvis show, and he and his band deserve that title. What a blast, Mark. Thanks again for that extra close look and detail into your outstanding show. We've got a fun little list of vintage Elvis Presley items for you to check out today. From lipstick to bracelets and personalized record players, the Colonel sure knew how to package and sell his boy. Elvis's face was on just about everything, making him an important figure in artist marketing. Always the Snowman and Carney, Parker sold Elvis in every facet imaginable. Check out some of these items you could find Elvis Presley on in the mid-1950s. And let us know if you bought any, or you still have some in your collection. Elvis's jet, whose interior the king reportedly took part in designing himself, is for sale in New Mexico. Southern California-based GWS Auctions is giving Elvis fans a chance to bid on the 1962 Lockheed Jetster that the king co-owned with his father Vernon. The jet now lies at the Aircraft Boneyard in Roswell, New Mexico, where it has sat dormant for the past 3 decades. According to the seller, portions of the plane's interior were custom designed to Elvis's specifications, including the gold tone hardware, woodwork, inlay, red velvet seats, and red carpet. Yeah, that sounds like our Elvis. They say the jet's in about the same shape as it's been since it was parked, except for the small issue of the engines. Those have been removed. Still, even without the engines, GWS Auctions thinks that this swanky jet will sell from anywhere between $2 million to $3.5 million. They'll even disassemble the airplane and ship it to you. You know, it seems like so many of Elvis's personal items and big items like this have been sold or going on sale. They have an auction every year at Graceland. And some of those things you just hate to see go to private owners because you think, oh, it should be in the museum, it should be documented. There was just so much stuff that Elvis collected over the years. I guess this is one way to weed through it. Whatever Elvis item goes up for auction, I just hope that it finds a good home. That's it for this week's show. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the program. As always, please hit that subscribe button and click that little bell next to it to be notified when I post more content. Don't forget to like our Facebook page as well. You'll find all the links to everything in this video in the description below. I'm your host, Jessi Mallory, and I'll see you on the next episode of TCB for EAP.